me sleep like that. Amen. How many would like 8 hours of that tonight? Probably seen your kids get into those kind of sleeps, right?
Yes.
You gotta get up, it's school time. But even this is deeper than that. There's something supernatural going on here. This is no natural thing. He's entered into the rest of God. And nothing can move him out of it. Except a cry from his people.
Amen.
Except a cry from his people. And this is what I was telling. I just heard T.D. Jakes minister this thought. I never really thought about it quite like that until the other night. Where all of the commotion couldn't move him, but the voice of his follower, Jesus, wake up. Jesus, wake up. And here comes Jesus, the embodiment of Jehovah Shalom. Hallelujah. You see, when we operate in that kind of peace, that peace of God, we'll sail through some difficult stuff, church.
Amen.
We'll sail through some difficult stuff. Ain't nobody getting exempt from sailing through some difficult stuff in this life. Amen. But Jehovah Shalom will go with you.
Yes.
He's sailing with you. He's living aboard your vessel.
Yes.
And you're going to have to trust him. And you're going to have to believe him. That he is who he said he was, just like Gideon was going to have to believe that indeed he was Jehovah Shalom. And though now he's got to go and embark on an assignment of which he has no numbers, he's going to have to trust that Jehovah Shalom is with me.
Yes.
And they wake up Jesus. And Jesus gets up and he looks at that thing that everybody thought was going to kill them. And he says, peace. Peace. Why? Because he's the God of peace. Because he's the God of peace. He's not the author of confusion. He's the God of peace. And everything around them was trying to confuse them. It's pulling at their thoughts. How are we going to survive this? Fear is gripping their heart. How are we going to survive this? Everything, they feel it all. But he's their peace. And he's your peace today. And you need to grab a hold of him. And you need to hold on to him. Maybe you're sailing through some difficult things right now. Maybe you're struggling to see the light of day. Maybe you're in that dead of night and you can't see God anymore. But would you hear his voice? Would you hear him say, peace be unto you? Jesus looks at that old storm that everybody else thought their end. He just says, peace, be still. The Bible says that at the end. But the disciples have to say, what manner of man is this? That even the winds and even the sea obey his voice. They obey his voice. Hallelujah. I'm talking about that word of God that will speak in the darkest of your situations. There's a church that there's a quote that a couple people have quoted in this church in previous months. Remember Sister Anita Pearson, and somebody else quoted it again here, I believe. And it's something to the sense of, don't doubt in the darkness what God told you in the light.
Amen. Amen.
Because in the darkness is when we go into panic.
Amen.
But that's when we need his voice. That's when we got to get with God. That's when we got to remember who he is. He's still Jehovah Shalom. God, you are my God of peace. Peace be still. Peace be still. And you could take his word and you could put it in your mouth and you could look at your storm and say, peace be still. The Lord is with me. I'm going to ask you to stand today. I'm going to ask the musicians to come back. Hallelujah. One of the words that God would speak time and time again when he would tell them to not be afraid, and he would say, fear thou not. You know the reason that he would keep on giving? For I am with thee. For I am with thee. And when they sat in that boat, rocking all over the place, Jehovah Shalom was with them. Oh, they couldn't understand what was taking place, but Jehovah Shalom was still there. And so Isaiah 41:10 says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed. I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. It's awesome for somebody to have a revelation of Jehovah Shalom and what he is, the wholeness that he is, that shalom is not just serenity, but it's protection, it's prosperity, it's wholeness. But you know what else is awesome? For you to have a revelation that he's Jehovah Shalom. Because you can listen to somebody tell you about it. You can hear somebody preach about it. But you got to hear his voice for yourself. Where he speaks to you in the dead of the night. And lets you know, I still am Jehovah Shalom. I still am the God. Did you ever have those times? Did you ever have those times where peace seemed so far away? But then all of a sudden, something happened. It might have came through a song. It might have came through a message. It might have came through a word of encouragement. It might have came from your own thoughts, even when you just begin to let your mind remember how God has brought you through so many other things. But something triggers something. Open a door for Jehovah Shalom just to manifest. Those times where it seemed like nothing. I remember one time, I was a mess. In a horrible state of grief. The loss of a loved one. Overwhelmed with anxiety. Sleeplessness. Nothing worked. Nothing worked. But I laid there and I just began to think one night, oh, I'm thankful for my wife. Oh, I'm thankful for my babies. God, I thank you. Thank you, Lord, for these things that you do. And even though nothing else could bring me to that point of rest, when I just began to say thank you, all of a sudden I felt a calm. And Jehovah Shalom arrived. He had been there. But now I've connected. And peace comes. He's there. He's with you as you walk through the dead of the night and the most difficult of storms and tests in this life, church. I am not alone. He's with me. Everywhere I go, he's there. I don't have to be afraid. He's overcome the grave. I am not alone. He's with me. connect with Him, touch Him this morning. Let Him reveal Himself in the midst of your situations this morning, church. Whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is that you're fighting, whatever it is you're contending with, what's the devil that stands before you now? What's the giant that stands in front of you? Would you just connect with Jehovah Shalom? Would you let Him reveal to you who He is? He is the Lord. He is the Lord mighty. He is the Lord strong.
Now and always, give you all glory and honor and praise. You are my rock, you are my song. I will run to your throne, where you call me your own, and I'll give you all.
You need to just put your hand on somebody's shoulder beside you and just say a prayer for them. If not, you don't have to, but maybe somebody will put a hand on yours.